right here by. How you doing? All right. We are right here by, I guess, the scene of a. Here we are at Central Heights. All right. So this is what they call like the new um city. Like so, from the information that I had gotten a couple of weeks, the people from Tent City had moved out to this location here. And you see right there, you got the tents in the back. You see all of the some of the debris, I guess. And they had moved into this house right here. Um, and this house right here, I assume, was a man who lived there. And I say lived because, as you see, the EMS and the paramedics at this location, it has been just told to me that the individual man who lived in the house has unfortunately met his demise. Now, from my understanding, that the owner of the residence, he was paralyzed, if I'm not mistaken, somewhat older, and some of the residents, I wouldn't say all, but a lot of the residents, maybe from Tent City, may have came and pretty much commandeered the house, we should say. But according to the information that I received just a few minutes ago, that the gentleman has been deceased. Now, some speculation is that the gentleman has been deceased for a while in the house, and he had probably been laying in there. And one individual told me that the people who were living in the house or around the house may have been just walking around the house with him deceased in it, with his eyes wide open, and people don't know how long that is reported that he has been deceased. So this just happened. As you see the EMS, you see the paramedics, and I guess you see the Goldsboro Police Department. Just as the other incident a couple of weeks ago, there's no sense of urgency. And so, most of the times when if you see an EMS or, a rescue squad, there will be someone, some lights flashing, people running out, just walking outside of the house. He's not acting in any sense of emergency. And so it is apparent that, whatever the situation is, it's probably rescue guy. I guess he's with the. Well, here you see some other individuals coming out of the house. I don't know their relation. There you see about of any of those people's to the alleged deceased, but nevertheless, it is apparent that there is some type of medical emergency. There's another police officer coming up to the scene, and I won't speculate, of course, the cause of death. We don't know the cause of death, and you stay right. I'm not getting you on camera. So, but you stay right here, right? So somebody died, the owner of the house, and people have been staying over there for a minute. Okay, now you're not on camera. So do you know the cause of death? What they say? He was hungry. Okay, how you doing? Pretty good. Just wait. You got some information for the public?
Sir, I just have a request from the family to ask you out of respect if you wouldn't record while they bring the body out.
Oh, okay.
If that's fine with you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
obviously you can, but
no. I don't. Yeah, I would just somebody told me about it. I didn't know who the family is or whatever. We were just
yeah, they just asked if you would please stop recording.
All right. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Obviously, the best you can do in this situation.
Yeah, so here we are. So we are once again we are at the scene, and once again I don't know the individual man, and of course out of respect for his family, I definitely won't record when they bring the body out. But it's definitely something, as the neighbor lady said that she knew that the man was hungry. I'm gonna step out of this rain for a minute. But the neighbor said that she knew that the man was hungry. Now, um, somebody had been told me to come out here to this area, so this is just not something that I just popped up on. The same gentleman who told me to come out to this area because I've been covering the Tent City story. In the Tent City story, of course, they have been kicked out of the place that they were at. And so the gentleman told me that a lot of the Tent City residents had taken up residence at this residence that you just saw, which you see a lot of the tents back there. Now, and the gentleman told me that they're pretty much taking over this guy's house. Evidently, it's the guys who deceased. So um, evidently, as the neighbor said, she just said this is not the new to say, yeah, this is someone's home. Yeah, someone's home, but once again, there's allegations of, the people from Tent City taking up residence there. Like, so that is not my phrase. That's someone who, there was a tent in the back, man. Amy Louise Rutledge, there was a tent in the back. But nevertheless, that's not the issue here. The issue is that, the deceased man has been allegedly deceased in that house. And, from what I'm hearing that, he may have been deceased there for quite some time with people, possibly, in and out of the house knowing his condition. Now, I can't confirm that. That is what, I that was told to me. So, once again, I haven't killed anybody. I haven't, um, you know, uh, caused any deaths. So, Miss Louise Rutledge, how dare you? How dare you what? This is America. This is, so, yeah, yeah.
Body found at the new Tent City. We just posted a video from your backyard, of our backyard, talking about body found at the new Tent City. It's online right now. My friend just showed it to me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what the guy told me. The guy called me and told me that the people from Tent City. Well, you look like one. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm not. I haven't showed the body. Thank you. So there we have once again, someone apparently, you know, this is going to be, of course, this is going to be news. This is going to be on the news station. So for people blaming me for hosting public events, eventually there's going to be a news about this happening. It so happened somebody told me about it. And of course, this lady is probably one of the ones that's been walking around the man's house, being high and being, being, probably was in there, letting them, walk around. And the lady, you literally heard the lady just say that, well, I know he was hungry, right? His neighbor just said, I know this is hungry, almost like the people that lived there was starving him to death. And then you have this clearly, I hate to pass judgment because once again I've been there, but clearly, she doesn't look in the best of health, So, I don't know what her issue is or was, but we have reports of, so, the reports that I may have gotten may be true. Whereas, this gentleman is in a house full of people and may have been in there, perishing or perished for days, but yet and still they walking around, possibly engaging in some activity that is unscrupulous, but out of respect, you know, for this this situation. Like I said, I didn't know when the body was coming out, or if the body was coming out. Once again, I don't really feel like you know um, no explanation is needed, especially to the lady that comes, like that, and you know nothing about the. Okay, yeah, I know. I guess Amy Louise Rutledge, are you the lady who was just out here? Because if you are, then we can come out here and you can have a nice civilized conversation, you know, without all of the rhetoric. But um, this is what I've been told. That's and I think we all, sometimes go off and have a right to go off of what we've been told. But nevertheless, we are here. I think this is Randall Lane out in the Central Heights area. Once again, you see the police there, and things of that nature. So, I guess I guess the news, because I hope you tell the news that they're going to be sick too, because they're going to do a story on this too. So make sure you call CBS News and all the other news outlets that's going to cover, a dead body, possibly, allegedly, reportedly, from possible neglect, and have been in there, from reports that I've gotten, that may have been in there, while other people like Miss Amy Louise Rutledge or whoever that lady was may have been walking around, um, doing whatever they was doing while the man was perishing. As you heard me say, the neighbor said that literally, I know he was hungry, so who was there supposed to be feeding him? If this is that lady's house that's supposed to be in there, so why wasn't he being fed? Answer that, Amy Louise Rutledge. Your neighbor literally said that I know he was hungry. So answer those questions. But I'm gonna be out 919-587-7782. That's my number. Feel free to call with any information about this and all situations. Peace and blessings. Y'all bless.